Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Let me say that again. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where I will be answering sporting questions from the chat. This is a solo Q&A. I know Q&As, I normally have the rest of the gang and the man them on with me, and those sports Q&As will continue. But the last time I did a Q&A that was solo dolo, you lot enjoyed it in the chat, and I was able to get to more questions as well. But don't worry, you're still going to get both versions of the Q&As. And big weekend in the Premier League. Arsenal have Liverpool travelling into town, and if Arsenal lose this, are their title hopes over? That's what we will be indeed discussing. If they lose this, will their title hopes be over? Yeah, Lex, solo dolo. I'm just trying to have a quick live stream literally before the NBA. But big up to Lex. Big up everyone that's locked in. Of course, you got Manchester United travelling to West Ham. Spurs play at the same time. Chelsea face Newcastle as well. Who are Spurs actually playing? That's terrible that I forgot. Who are they actually playing? Hold up. Let me double check. I actually forgot who they're playing. I actually have no idea. That's crazy. Oh, Palace away. So Spurs travel to Palace. Chelsea face Newcastle at home. West Ham also are playing in London as well. Yo, hella games in London. Right, that's 4 games. Wait, is that 4 matches? Yeah, that's all 4 matches on Sunday are in London. Mad. South, west, east. Yeah, it's actually north, east, south and west. Yo, that's crazy. But hey, we move. Well, big up everyone that's locked in. Please make sure you run up the likes on the video. Run up the likes. Make sure you share this across all socials as well. That's Me Flawless across all socials. That's Me Flawless across all socials. And on top of those 2 things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV, because we're closing in. We're closing in on 13,000 subscribers. We are. How many are we away? I'm just double checking now. Jeez. All right. We're like 27 away. We're literally. Is that 20? Yeah, 27 subscribers away from 13K. So we are going to hit that before the month is out. So I'm really pleased about that, because that was the aim. But big up to Eli. Says big up. Every time, my people, make sure y'all smash the likes. Big up to Godfrey, member of the channel, as well as Eli. Says, yo, Flawless, big up. Ravi B, good to see you in the chat. Says, big up Flawless and the crew, smash up the likes. Of course, the GOAT Mod, Warrior J in the cut as well. I will get to Arteta's comments on Saka too. Big up Jez in the cut. Big up to Be Here, who says, hi Flawless, I've come here to concede defeat. We'll never score 75 to 80 goals. I'm laughing, not at you, Be Here. It's just that the conversation always cracks me up. I would be happy if we were to get 60 by at this rate. I was also wrong on Ten Hag. You were right, I was wrong. Hey, you know what it is, Be Here? I respect it first and foremost. Secondly, I wished you was right. You know what I'm saying? I wished you was right, but we move. I wished you was right. But you lot get your questions in. So for those that haven't, I didn't even explain that. For those that haven't seen sports Q&As before, it's where I answer sporting questions from the chat. So if you're a member of the channel, I will star your question and I'll get to it. And of course, if you super chat, I'll get to it as well. But if it is a non-super chat or you are a non-member and it's a good question, I will also get to it. So get your questions in. I'm sure the vast majority are going to be about the Arsenal versus Liverpool game, also Manchester United and Ten Hag and the Fenerbahce game, etc. But if you want to ask something outside of that in regards to the Premier League, that is absolutely fine as well. Big up my nephew in the cut. Big up Z in the cut as well, says smash the likes. Eli says, I'd say we still have a shot, Flawless, just not with this manager or this hierarchy. That's the craziest part, Eli, is that I agree with you. I actually don't think Arsenal are that far away. If you get a serious manager and add a couple of players, you could be a serious threat in the Premier League. But I don't think your hierarchy is trying to win at all costs. I really don't. Ravi says, question, Flawless, does it matter which team scores first between Arsenal versus Liverpool to determine who wins the game on Sunday? For me personally, I would normally say yes. When it comes to big 6 clashes and 2 teams, and 2 good teams at this level, because wherever you have them, they're 2 of the top 3. That's what I'd say. These are 2 of the top 3 in the league, wherever you rate them. Normally, you would say the first goal is important. I don't think the first goal is important. I think if Liverpool score the first goal, they steamroll Arsenal. If Arsenal score the first goal, I still think Liverpool steamroll Arsenal. What threat does Arsenal carry to Liverpool to go and win this game or draw this game? Let's say Saka's fit. I don't think Saka by himself is enough, because that's pretty much what it is. Saka, Havertz, Martinelli, Trossard. Trossard be no struggles when he starts. Martinelli, limited. Havertz, limited. And it's not like your fullbacks are offering anything. And you've got suspensions as well from a defensive standpoint. Well, suspension in Saliba. You got injuries to Timber as well. Saliba, Timber, both injured. Calafiori, sorry, that's 3. So I just can't see past that Liverpool win. I really, really can't. I could be wrong. Yes, Reese, NBA tonight. Yes, all on the playback. All on the Sarcasm City TV playback. We'll be doing the Bucks Bulls and then... What is the game after that? Lakers Suns? Is it Lakers Suns? Whatever the game, I'm literally double checking now. Sorry, people. I'm not only fairly good with remembering these things. Yeah, it's Suns Lakers. I was right. I don't know why I doubted myself. So yeah, Chicago Bulls, Milwaukee Bucks. That's 1 a.m. UK time. And then Phoenix Suns versus LA Lakers. That's 3 a.m. So double header. Another double header as well. See, and Tan said it here. If Saka is back in the squad, he's going to be about 70% fit anyway. So he won't be firing on all cylinders. Yeah, I just can't see it. I just really, really don't. Really, really don't. Hey, Rizzy, big up, man. Big up to Rizzy Mac in the cut as well. Shout out to the OKC Thunder. Yeah, man. Lake Show versus the Suns. I'm looking forward to it still. You know what I'm saying? Ryan solo won, so I'm not sending out the link. That's why there's no one else here. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Question Flawless, thoughts on how long will Ineos put up with Ten Hag? It seems like they know no bounds. It seems they have ultimate tolerance for his tomfoolery and his foolishness and just his terrible management of the football club. I don't know where the bar is, Ravi. You'll probably make it to the end of the season. I think it has to get really bad, like league table wise. Like we'd have to be 16th, 17th, 18th for them to go, all right, enough is enough. And the team is good enough to pick up the odd win where that doesn't happen. With United, it's all about the run of games and the run of fixtures. Like if we have a tough run of fixtures, then that's when his job could genuinely be in trouble. But now we got favourable running. And when I say favourable running, enough to pick up the odd win here, the odd draw here. Because we haven't lost a lot. If you look in the Premier League, like in the last 3-4 games, we just haven't won. Because we beat Brentford, drew to Palace, drew to Villa, I believe beat Southampton, lost to Tottenham. I know it's not in the exact order, but I think that's our last 5 games. How many defeats are in there? It's hella draws. Hella draws. But hey, we move, man. We move. Hey, big up Back of the Net podcast, man. It says big up, bro. Locked in, big up, big up. You already know. It's like all publicity is good publicity to these owners. Maybe. Who knows C24? At this point, who knows with these lot? I'm just guessing because I don't. Nah, actually, I do know what it is. It's their incompetence. Flawless, you think Ineos haven't found the right man to replace Ten Hag? Absolutely not. I don't think it's anything to do with that. I don't think it's anything to do with them trying to find the right man. I just think they're terrible at their job. I don't think they attempted to go and find the right guy. I don't think they did. It was get Tuchel in the summer, and then that was the only man on the list, and the Tuchel deal didn't happen, and it's like, okay, let's just stay with Ten Hag. Kind of shit is that? Hey, big up to my guy Mike's, man. Big up Mike's. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. Says El Shitico on Sunday, and he's a West Ham United fan saying that. But yeah, it will be. I'm just hoping Manchester United can get the dub. I'm not expecting it to be pretty. I'm not expecting us to play good football, but yeah. And Taziu says Arsenal might lock up shop, but Liverpool will bop them. Yeah, I don't see what Arsenal do from a defensive standpoint or offensively. Defensively, if they had everybody fit, I hear that they could shut up shop. But no Saliba, no Timber, no Calafiori. And then from an attacking standpoint, no Odegaard, Saka if he does indeed play not 110% fit, and your attack is already lacking even if with those two there. Can't see past the Liverpool win. I think I said Liverpool 3-0. I'm back again. I did say that. If Ten Hag is... Oh, wait, I'll get to Daryl's first. Don't worry, Z, I'll get to yours, though. Did you hear Ten Hag's comments after the game, and what's your thoughts? He said, 2 points away versus Fenerbahce and Porto is a result, but of course we want to win these games. Here the thing is, and people did this yesterday, and this is why Double A was so pissed, and shout out to Double A every single time. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. In isolation, yeah, it's a good result. Absolutely. In isolation, but we don't do in isolation because we played, 11 or 12 games across all competitions. So you have to add context. If Manchester United beat 20, then drew to Porto, then drew to Fenerbahce, and was sat on 5 points, I'd be sat, and the league form was better as well. We weren't breaking all these terrible records. I go, you know what? Fair enough. Weren't our best against Fenerbahce or managed to get the point. Weren't our best against Porto, managed to get the point. Should have been a better performance against 20. We win that 5 points from 9. And now, on paper, we have much more of a favourable running in that competition to go and actually get in the top 8. Which, like the top 4, should be a given, really. Shouldn't even really be spoken about and championed. Like someone says, the aim is top 8. Like, that should be compulsory. Same way Manchester United finishing in the top 4 should be compulsory. But we know it's not. So yeah, in regards to this, just, again, shamelessness. Not even shamelessness. This is just undignified response at this point. No dignity. No dignity, no self-awareness whatsoever. Even Onana, I seen a quote from him and he was saying we're disappointed. It's a result. Like, saying it's okay. And bear in mind, Fenerbahce are not a good side. Fenerbahce are not a good outfit. They're not. Their team is full of ballers who are deemed not good enough for the top European leagues. The likes of St. Maximum, Fred, Amrabat, Tadic, who else? El Nesri, Soyuncu. The list goes on. That's what Fenerbahce are. Those players, and I bet if we go through all of the players, the vast majority of them there was in a top European league and was deemed not good enough. That's why they're at Fenerbahce. We're talking, they're not a good outfit and weren't good against us, but they were well worth the point. They would deserve the point. Like, a draw was a fair result. I can't even sit here and say it wasn't. That's terrible. Even Porto. Even against Porto. Porto weren't a great team. Like, that's one of the worst Porto sides I remember. But obviously, I remember a better Porto side. But they were poor. They were poor. But, hey, that's on them. Exactly that, Jez. They're not a quality team, but they get coached, though. Because you know what? Like, word to Surfer, coaching matters. Who would have thought? Who would have thought coaching matters? That being said, before I continue to run up these likes, because we're only at 34 likes. Let's go to 40 likes. What are we doing? What are we doing? If so, like I said, these Q&As where I do solo, I might add them into the schedule somewhere on a weekly basis. If not, fortnightly. Yeah, tons. Onana did the business. You got to shout out Onana. We did that double save. Quality. B here says, according to James from the Muppeteers, Ineos didn't think it would get this bad this fast. They weren't prepared, and this is their biggest mistake so far, in my opinion. And you know what's crazy about this, B here? Because it is, I don't know how reliable a source James from the Muppeteers is. I believe that this could be true. The fact that I believe this could be true is a problem within itself. If they didn't think that it could get this bad this fast, what did you expect? And two, that means, in that sentence, that means you already know, well, we already know you don't think he's good enough. So you're thinking it's going to be bad, but it's not going to get this bad this fast. It's like going, all right, I'm just going to be in this relationship. I know it's going to end badly, and I know this girl going to give me hell, but I'm going to just stick with it for the time being. What kind of, you won't do that in anywhere else in life. Exactly that, Lex. Clowns. But, hey, here we are. Z says, big up Flawless in the chat. Still think yesterday was a good result, but I'm already past it with this manager. And that's what I was saying, Z, like in regards to, normally it is. Normally, like in normal, and I was saying this just before you got here, normally it is, but in these circumstances it's not. But, hey, I'm past on the manager. I really am. Yeah, Lex, clowns. You know why? How them not see that? Because of this. That's why, Lex. That's why. And they already, and this makes what makes it worse, they already agreed unanimously that he's not good enough. They were unanimous in the decision because they tried to replace him in the summer. So you already agreed. So it's not the FA Cup. It's not the letter. It's none of that. Again, never once before have I wanted to see like a, what did they call it? The Arsenal documentary? It wasn't called Behind the Scenes. What was it called again? What was the Arsenal thing? What was it called? What was it? What was the Arsenal thing? What was it called? The doc. Oh, it's gonna bug me now. You lot will pop up in the chat. One of you lot will tell me. But never before. That was it, all or nothing. Thank you. Oh, shit, Don C, I forgot to say big up to you. Hey, Don C, big up, family. I hope you're good as well, man. I hope you're good. Hope the trip was good. I don't know if you're back or not, but safe travels if, you know what I'm saying, if you've not traveled yet, etc. Love to you and yours, man. But yeah, all or nothing, you lot were right. I've never wanted to see an all or nothing before. I wish they did one this season. I wish they did one this season. Legit. And that's me. And anyone who's watched me for any length of time has said I don't want to see it all or nothing at Manchester United. I'm now that I think about it, I'm livid that they haven't done one this season. Because I really want to know the thought process. Like if they did one from like February just gone all the way to the end of the season. I wish they would have done one. For real. Because I'd love to just to hear, even though they edit it and only show you what they want to show you, I'd love to hear the conversation surrounding the manager. I'd love to. They need to do one with these lot in charge regardless. If it's next season or the season after. I need to add, and that's me. I don't want to, normally I'm like, I don't want to see how the food's made because the food tastes terrible. Nah. I want to see how the food's made. What is in the kitchen? What are these ingredients? What is going on? I would love to know. Love to know. And to C24 says, question, bro, how do you find enjoyment at all being a content creator for United? This must sound like Groundhog's Day from the Seventh Circle from Hell. You know what's crazy? The reason why I enjoy it, multiple reasons. One, because I'm a football fan, number one. Number two, even what I just said there in regards to the all or nothing. That's a thought that's just happened just now. I haven't thought about that. That wasn't premeditated. Like, so you learn new things. And plus, I'm much more than just the United content creator. This is why I cover the rest of the Premier League. This is why I do other sports. Like if this wasn't Sarcasm City TV and it was Manchester United TV, hell. But I can step away from it. Man says, back this morning and welcome by rain, damn country. I hear you, Don C, but I'm glad you back safe, man. And yo, you look like you was having a ball out there. I'm not going to lie. Z says, you writing off Ineos too early, flawless. Hey, Z, if you want to back these, man, that's cool. I am done with them. I didn't want them in the first place. And all they've done since they got here is proving me right. Prove me wrong. Shut me up. I want you to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Shut me up. Please. That's what I want Ineos to do. Sack Ten Hag. Give the job to Ruud as an interim. Look for a next manager, hire a bad boy manager, look at profiles, get rid of more players, have another good window, hold us to the highest standard. Have your aim as high as yours, Z, and as high as mine, and, well, I can't say all fans, but fans. At least aim to be the best. Intent. Your intent don't change. You can fall short, yeah, but their intent is not to be the best. Because you kept Eric Ten Hag. You're not trying to be the best. Even the rumors, you said the guy from, is it James from Muppeteers was reliable. Oh, we didn't think it would get this bad this quick. Anyone could have told you that, like, it was going to get this bad this quick. What are we doing? Bro, they literally just came into the club. They had no idea the mess the club was in and what the Glazers left us in. He's been here since February. Who? And Ratcliffe, was he not been here since February? So February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. You've been here 9 months. A kid can be born in that time. Same way a woman gets pregnant, that woman and that man then prepare for the birth of the child. And they get everything in place. So if no matter what's going on. So if people can do that and do that every day, why can any of us not do that? If they had no idea the mess that the club was in, Z, me and you knew the mess that the club was in. So how didn't they know? Incompetence. Who didn't know that Manchester United was a mess? He claimed he was a fan. So if he's a fan, you would know. Z, how do me and you know that Manchester United are a mess and we ain't in the boardroom? Like I said, you got the patience of a saint. I'm not giving no patience. Nah, I'm not with it. Mongezi says, which basketball team do you support? Don't have a team like that. That players. People ask me, like, why don't you support a team? I need to have an attachment to a basketball team for a reason. I can't just pick a team. Because then when they win, I'm not really going to enjoy it. When they lose, it ain't going to affect me like that. I'm not really too fussed. Plus, I'm new to basketball. I've been watching basketball now properly, like, 3 years. 3 years. Like, I'm brand new. Like, I don't know. Like, some of the stuff, if you're a basketball fan, some of the stuff that all basketball fans would know, I don't know. Like, in regards to history and certain moments and certain players and certain playoff series or final series, etc. Like, I don't know stuff like that. Flawless question is, Anthony Joshua, is his career coming to an end, or can he rekindle one last dance? Yeah, I think he can rekindle one last dance. 100%. I think he can. 110%. I think he can rekindle one last dance. Without doubt. I don't know. Like, people act like in boxing, like, you take one loss and you should retire. It's like, it wasn't too long ago when Dubois, a few years back, lost to Joe Joyce. People were saying he won't make it at the elite level. He needs to pack it in, etc., etc. Now, was it a bad defeat to Dubois? Absolutely. But do I think he can still... Joshua's just at the level where he's always been at, in my opinion. I always think he's been overrated. But I always think he's been, like, top 5. I don't think he's ever been the best heavyweight. But I always think he's top 5. He lost to Usyk. Usyk is arguably the best heavyweight. Currently the best heavyweight. I think Fury, even though Usyk beat him, I think Fury's better, but those two are 1 and 2 currently. Is he better than either of those two? No, he lost to Usyk twice. Fury would beat him. Okay, he lost to Dubois. Who else does he not beat? So yeah, I don't think so. Like, I think he could beat Dubois in a rematch. I think that's best for him to do. I don't think if Usyk beats Fury, he won't beat Usyk. Usyk will beat him for a third time. And I don't think he beats Fury either. But I still want that bout to happen because the build-up will be great and it'll be a great bout as well. But yeah, you like top 5 heavyweight. Like, but people act like he's top 305. It's quality. Everybody has their own opinion in it, but if this was the Qatar people wouldn't be saying this. Well, I don't worry about people. I worry about what I say. And if Qatar... So let's go in the time machine. Qatar take over in February. Ten Hag has the season he has. They agreed to get rid of him. Interview Thomas Tuchel. Don't do the deal with Thomas Tuchel. Then there's no backup. Then they re-sign Eric Ten Hag. Give Bruno a new deal. Don't sack him after a poor start to the season. Don't sack him in the second international break. I would be saying the exact same thing. I don't care about who owns Manchester United. I care about if they care about Manchester United being the best. That's my issue. My issue with Ineos is you don't want to be the best. Your intent is not your intent and your drive is not to make Manchester United as good as they can be. You're not to win at all costs. You're not. Because your moves have shown that. Your moves have shown that. Man has 7 wins in 22 Premier League games. So that's just me again. So I would be saying the same thing. I don't like Glazers. I don't like Ineos because of what they've done. It's nothing to do with anything else. It's what they've done at Manchester United. If that's Qatar, a lot of people were backing Ineos at the start and aren't now because they've seen the light. Like, now Warrior J, I switched it up. Because Arsenal were playing Liverpool and I wanted to do a Q&A and I was like, I don't want to be on here too long anyway. So I was like, cool. Plus I enjoy these because these are like therapy for me. Cause I get my thoughts out. Like when I was talking about the what's it called? All or Nothing. I keep forgetting the name. The All or Nothing. Yes, Vinicius Jr. deserves the Ballon d'Or. Absolutely. Flawless, what's your thoughts on that Misfits boxing? Is it worth watching in your opinion? If you like that entertainment, yeah, I'm a boxing like purist, like in regards to I love technical fights. Misfits ain't for that. However, if someone I'm a fan of is on Misfits, am I going to watch? Yes. So for content creators in a Misfits bout, you think I'm going to watch? Absolutely. Absolutely I'm going to watch. Yeah. So for instance, like we know Rant's box. Say Rant's was having a Misfit bout. I'm there. Like I'm at the arena. Like or wherever it's at the venue. I'm there, I'm going. Or if trying to think who else is anyone else boxed in the content creator space. But even outside of that, even if it's someone I personally don't know, if I'm a fan of theirs, I'm like, oh, such and such is boxed. I'm gonna tune into that. Yeah, I did see the Forest result today. Yeah, 3-1 to Forest. Forest on smoke. Shouts to Forest. For real. Flawless to Strasbourg, Steve with the NBA playback scene. Allow him. Shout out Steve-O. Yeah, man, I can't just pick a team. I can't do it. I cannot just pick a team and just be like, yeah, this is my... Nah. That's just, yeah. Couldn't do it. Be weak. But I wouldn't have no attachment. It'd be fake. And one thing I'm not is fake. It'd be fake. It'd be fake. It can't be fake love. I can't do it. I really can't. When you lot continue to run up the likes, only at 45 likes. Girls up to 50 likes. Hit the subscribe button as well, people. Right, they fifth. Jesus. Are they actually fifth? Hey, shout out Forest, man. Shout out Nottingham Forest. Big up to Nuno. That man really are sat in fifth. Even though they've played a game more. Hey, props to them. 11 goals scored, 7 goals conceded. 16 points from 9 games. Hey, salute to Forest, man. We actually started up top for them. They play a decent brand of counter-attacking football as well. And to go to Leicester and back-to-back wins Monday and Friday is tough. Look at it. It was Alanga, Hudson-Odoi, Chris Wood is the front three. Hey, props to them, man. Props to them for true. Yes, hit the subscribe button. Hey, big up Rhino with the Bayesian flag. Big up, man. Big up on my Bayesians. You already know. You already know. It said makes the Palace result funny. Hey, I hear that. I hear you. But you lot questions, man. Continue to run them up. I ain't going to be here for too much longer. Probably about half hour. Probably about half an hour. Yeah, man said Alanga. That's my guy. I love to see Alanga balling out for true. I'm a fan. For real. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Right, but like I said, members, I'll start your question in particular and get to it. I will do. Hey, Ben talks Chelsea. Big up, man. To be fair, the football experts came later. I think Wilcox was the first one in around late April. Barada and Ashworth came in July. Even that's enough time. Because you've been watching before you got there. You don't need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. No. It's literally watch a Manchester United game, look at our previous results, go look at tape. This manager's not good enough, get him gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like being in a relationship. Yo, this girl's a dick. You know what I'm saying? She don't do nothing good, nothing well. Like, she, you know what I'm saying, treats you like shit, talks to you like shit. Why are you with her? Oh, let's wait 2 weeks. What are we waiting for? Why are they getting this time? And this is what I don't get. Why are any of us getting a blind? And not from you, be here, but I'm saying in general. Why are they getting a blind? Why do they get a blind? Why? Make the decision. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? Dickhead, Lex. That's what I said. Like, she an idiot. Like, what are we talking about? Like, oh, let's wait. What are we waiting for? Football don't wait, people. I'm saying, you got to be cutthroat and precise with decisions. Precise. And if this was Glazers, we would have slaughtered them. We would have absolutely flamed them from a verbal standpoint if they did what any of us did. Because they agreed to let him go and then failed to get a manager and then did a U-turn. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just where I'm at with it. I ain't like you in the first place. What's your score prediction for the top 5 on the side this week? I just seen that made me laugh. I tell you now, Dunsey, you're a joke, man, yo. Hey, you need to start respecting Spurs, man. What's wrong with you? It's the second most successful team in London in Europe, man. You better start respecting them, 100%. All right, let me pull up. I'm just pulling up the games now. I'm pulling up the games. One sec. All right, matches. So, tomorrow's games are terrible. I think Spurs win 2-1 against Palace. Chelsea, Newcastle, 3-0. Did I say, what score did I say? Did I say 3? No, I said 3-1. I'm back again. 3-1. West Ham, Manchester United. 2-1 Manchester United. Arsenal, Liverpool, 3-0 Liverpool. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. Did I miss anyone out? Yeah, Spurs, Chelsea, Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool. Oh yeah, shit, Man City. They play Southampton. I forgot about that. 4-0 City. 4-0 City. Do you know football clubs have data of previous seasons at the club in case new staff come in? Exactly that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly that. It's not like meeting a new girl and you don't know what she was like in the past because there's no data. You can legit see what this manager's done. Just look at the league table. The league table tells you what this manager's done. Look at previous results. It's like me and, I don't know, me and four others, me, Saeed, few others, Rants, whoever, walking into Manchester United and being in them board roles and being like, all right, well, we've just got here. Let's give Ten Hag time because we don't know what he's done. We've been watching. We have been watching. It's like me, Sheik, Eddie, Ivorian, Leon going into those roles at Manchester United and going, all right, we're going to give him time because we don't know. We know what he's done. The league table is right there. The records speak for themselves. That Twitter thread is enough. All right. Sure. Yeah. Barada and Ashworth have done good work at City. I trust them. I don't. But here we are. They did good work at City. That's at Manchester City. You're doing terrible work now at Manchester United. Day and Derb says, yeah, Lex, you're a joke, man, for that. Flawless, is this the worst end of a manager period fans have experienced? Is this the worst end of a manager period fans have experienced Manchester United these past 10 years? Potentially. I don't really compare pain to pain, but Ollie was terrible. Ollie was really bad. The Ollie reign was awful. It really, really was. The others, Mourinho at that point had tuned out long before he'd gone. Because was I content creating at that point? I was content creating, but it wasn't like constant. Who else? Van Gaal, yeah, Mourinho, Van Gaal, I already stopped watching. Moyes, I stopped watching at a point. So I wasn't invested. I was like, all right, you lot are not good enough. So you're going to get sacked at some point. Whereas now I'm locked in. Yeah, I knew Zara and Troops was going to be on Big Six Bands. Big up to Zara, big up Troops. Big up Monts, the whole Big Six Bands gang. Yeah, Monts told me after back again. Flawless thoughts on the stadium rebuild at United and how will it go? Who knows? Are they going to knock down OT and then build a new stadium on there? Or are they going to use all the surrounding area? Because there's plenty of surrounding area at Manchester around the stadium that you could use. Who knows? They want to knock it down. Cool. I'd rather a reset. Everybody leave from top ownership, all the board, everybody must go. Knock down Old Trafford, we get new owners, new stadium and start again. That's what I want. Start again. Stay Ten Hag because his quotes kill me and him play Maserati in the 10 is ahead of the 10. It's crazy. There's an argument to say Ten Hag is still our third best manager after Fergie and Mourinho because he won 2 trophies. You can argue that. He's still not good enough and still should be sacked. Same way Mourinho, who you could say was our best manager after Fergie, was deserved to be sacked because he wasn't good enough. So whether you're the first best manager, whether you're the best manager after Fergie, second, 5th, 28th, 16th, 74, it don't matter. Are you good enough? And the answer is no. He's not good enough. Same way Moyes wasn't good enough. Same way Van Gaal wasn't good enough. Same way Mourinho wasn't good enough. Same way Ollie isn't good enough. Same way that Ten Hag isn't good enough. And that's okay. Those 5 managers, all of them, bar Ollie and Moyes, won trophies. Not good enough. I won't take none of them back. Not good enough. So it don't really make a difference. Yeah, so if you're saying I agree, he still isn't good enough. I'm not saying he is. So I don't understand you saying there's an argument to say that then. What's the point of saying there's an argument to say that? If they're all terrible. And yeah, this whole thing about him playing Maserati in the 10, foolishness, man. Never heard so much stupidness in my life, man. Absolute just... Shout out to Adam, because he said it on Saeed's channel. Because Ten Hag said, I didn't want to play 4 attackers away from Europe. Every away game we've had, he's played 4 attackers. And if Bruno was available and didn't duck the Fenerbahce game, he would have played Bruno and would have played 4 attackers. But... yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's peak. It really is. Just making sure I'm not missing any questions. Who do you think's winning El Clasico? I think Madrid win it. Just because, even though Barcelona have been in the team that's in better form, I'm so pissed I'm missing that game, man. Because I'm out. However, yeah. I go in Madrid. The highlight is that Barca highlight. The way they defend like they did against Bayern Munich, against Madrid. You got Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe. You got two of the best players in Europe when it comes to playing against high lines. They're the two players you don't want on the opposition side. Even though Mbappe has not been it. Even though Vinicius Jr. has played well this season, but Real Madrid have not been at it. They still have players who can win these type of games. Still. Because they still have a lot of quality. That man brought Tchouaméni and Camavinga off the bench. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. And when I say that, that's complimentary. Very, very complimentary. And smoke for true. Hey, No Filter FC, man. Big up Flawless and Sarcasm City TV. Hey, salute to you, man. Big up. Every single time. To be honest, they still have to score against Angie's high line. #frauds. Hey, we'll be there, man. When, you know what I'm saying, the Real Madrid play the Lily Whites. We will be there. United are a real job. They take a loss of 130 million and not sat Ten Hag for 70 million. Make that make sense. And again, don't see. People made all the excuses in the world, and now they've all been rubbished. You know what I'm saying? One after one. Rubbish. Like, they've just been rubbish. One after one. This whole, they can't sack him because of money. Nonsense. And Ornstein rubbished that. Nothing to do with FFP and money. Because United print money. Who you talking about? Oh, they don't want to spend the 70 million. What? How much do you just spend 150 million in the window? Again, but people wanted to make excuses because it's Ineos. Glazers wouldn't have got that excuse. And if they did, if it would have been said that the Glazers weren't sacking the manager who was not good enough because of money, we would have tried to burn Old Trafford to the ground. Let's just keep it real. Exactly 224, we print money with the Manchester United badge on it. You know, like M. Bison in Street Fighter. And he had the Bison dollars. Print money. Like United can't afford 17 million to pay off a man. Nonsense. Absolutely. And people lapped it up. You know why? Because they wanted to give Ineos a bly. Oh, there's no managers out there. Nonsense. All this to give Ineos a bly. It's just hella foolishness. All of it just to give them a bly. Why? That's what I didn't get. Why are we giving Ineos a bly? What have they done for you to be giving them blighs? Now, if we'd had great success and they had a bad season, I'd hear it. Me and Veta was talking about this. And Veta was saying, well, you've said to me, Manchester City have not always had great windows under your ownership. I said, yeah, that is very, very true. I said, however, you lot have won 5 Premier Leagues in 7 years. You bring me 5 Premier Leagues in 7 years, a treble and a Champions League and FA Cups and all that, I'll give you a bly. If that's the case. Same way I gave Ferguson a bly when we had poor seasons or stuff. He did things I didn't agree with. Same with Gill. You know why? Because their man won the major honours. The intent was always to win major honours. They might have got it wrong, but the intent was there. And their actions shown that, even if I disagreed with the actions. And more often than not, I was wrong and they was right. That's why Fergie had so much success. What I'm talking about? Yes, Jez. Their surnames aren't Glazers. It's ridiculous what happened this summer. Ridiculous. Word to the NBA player who said that. What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. That's why they even hear it. C2. Oh, we can't go get Flick. Well, I'll go on Flawless. Hey, big up A Solomon, man. My guy. Big up. Every single time. Non-sport related, but do you have a favorite rap album from this year? I'm not going to lie, no. I can't tell you the last time I've listened to a rap album, like a new rap album. Like I may hear an odd single, but nah. Big up to Chow. Says, big up Flawless. Forest currently sitting fifth and also have injuries. This Ten Hag also to blame players but himself. I'm guessing you're saying here that Forest are in fifth and but they also have injuries, but Ten Hag is to blame and he's trying to say because of injuries. It's crazy. Dan Derv says, Flawless, you sound close to being checked. You being checked out? Is that what you mean? Like checked out? But hey. Yeah, I thought Maserati was average. I'm not going to lie. I thought he was. I didn't think he'd be this good a player, but hey, he's been efficient. Props to him, man. You know what I'm saying? I give him full props. Full props. I'm happy to be wrong on that. Full props for true. Big up Day and Derbs for the super chat. Appreciated, man. He says, in my opinion, Ollie and Ten Hag are the worst. Both managers should have been sacked a long time ago. Right now, I would treat Ten Hag the same way Riley treated Santa Claus. Hey, that takes me back, man, in regards to the episode you just mentioned. He was on Santa's case. You know what I'm saying, man? Just running down on him in shopping centres and everything. But big up for the super chat, Day and Derbs, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. For true. Yeah, like Ten Hag should have been sacked. And that's why I'm not giving him a blight. Speaking of rap albums, if you could only listen to 3 albums for the rest of your life, what would they be and why? Get Rich or Die Trying, because it's one of my top 2 favorite albums. Marshall Mathers LP, because that's one of my top 2 favorite rap albums. Third would be... what would be my third? Probably between the documentary by the game, the first one, documentary, and I'm trying to think of a Ludacris album. 1 second. There's a Ludacris album that I really like. 1 second. Bear with me. Literally just Googling Ludacris is like his rap albums list. Maybe Chicken and Beer, you know. It might be Chicken and Beer. Let me see. I'm just seeing the album listing. It might be Chicken and Beer. Nah, it's not hip hop. Get back to me on that still. Get back to me on that. But yeah, Chicken and Beer is classic. But that's what I would say. I told you he was. Hey Z, you don't want to do I Told You So's with me. Like let's not go there. You know what I'm saying? That's not one. That's not a verbal jousting you are gonna win. Let's not go there. I call things wrong. You know what I'm saying? It happens. If you want to call what you called wrong, we could be here for the next 2 hours, fam. When will you use the last Trophy One website? Or whenever I can. I'm just figuring it out. It's a thought process. Just figuring out like when I'm going to use it on Back Again, if I'm going to use it on socials, when I'm going to use it on stream, etc. And I came up with the idea today. 100%. Hey, Bill, my nephew in the cut as well. Word of Mouth was another one as well. But you know what? I'll go to documentary. So to answer your question, Get Rich or Die Trying, Marshall Mathers LP, the documentary. They're the 3. Yeah. Dre mad. Dre one of my goats, 100%. Like that whole shady G-Unit, shady aftermath era is my ish. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. We can go there. Let's do it. Because all you have for me is 88 goals. Now I also have it. What do you mean all I have for you? All right, so what's worse? Maserati's an average player, or this Manchester United attack is going to score 88 goals. And I put, you know what? 1 second. Sorry, that's the playback. You know what I'm saying? They just started playing music because the thing turned on. All right, Z, we'll do it. Let me see if I've got the screenshot. Because it wasn't just the 88 goals. 1 second. I don't know if I have the screenshot, though. Man said all we have, so it's like, all right, if you want this to be about you, you can do the Ryan thing. We'll get to it. Okay. Man said all you can do. Man's here backing Ineos. Hold up. Let me see if I've got it. Let me see. I don't think I've got it, though. Oh, that's a screenshot about Fats talking about supporting Spurs. Shout out Fats. Chelsea fan who supports Spurs, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Hold up. Have I got this? I don't think I've got the screenshot. Is it a WhatsApp image? Let me see. Solo one fam. That's why I'm sending out the link. Big up though. But yeah, I was trying to find Z's breakdown of the 88 league goals. And you also had us third. And we just bypassing that. Like, so we can all do that. You know what I'm saying? All you have on me. 88 goals. With these, man. So 88 goals, the breakdown of the goals, finishing third and backing Ineos. That's 4. What are we talking about, man? All right. 78 goals is just as bad. 78 goals. All right. Not 88. 78. Still woeful. Still horrendous. So 78 league goals, the breakdown of those league goals, backing Ineos and us finishing top 4. Oh, yeah. Send that through, nephew. No, let's go. Yeah. Send that through. But yes, for those that don't know, yeah, I'm a Dre disciple. I literally got I don't have the CDs. No, the CDs are somewhere, but I got the cases. I got the CD cases. I showed it yesterday. 1 second. You know, I can see. What have I got here? Okay, 1 second. Got some classics. What have I got? You lot, look at this. CD cases. So I got Beg for Mercy, as you lot can see. Old school CD. Beg for Mercy. I got Cheers as well. You know what I'm saying? Look at that HMV, you know. People don't even know. Some of you lot don't even know what HMV was. You lot don't even know what HMV was. Nah, man. Nah, everyone can't feel optimistic. No, not around me. Nah. You know what I'm saying? You call it optimism. I call it delusion. So here we are. Here we are. Here we go. Here's the numbers. Man said Rashford scoring 17 goals, Garnacho's getting 15 league goals, Højlund's getting 13 league goals, Xerxes getting 10 league goals, Bruno getting 15 league goals, Ahmad getting 8 league goals. Man had 5 players getting... I'm controlling the stream, but end the stream, Dave. And the thing is, Z, you ain't even a you. So, like, if you was optimistic and you was like 18, 19, I'd hear it. You grown. You grown. Ain't you like mid-20s? Z, I'm right in saying. It's not like you 16, 17. I'd hear it if that was the case. You like 23, 24? I actually hadn't seen these numbers since I got sent this picture. I mean, this one. I remember this. There's optimism and then the straight just, yeah. Yeah, you 23? Yeah, I thought so. That's why I go, right, I remember us having a conversation. See? So this is it. I'm not, if you was 18, I would not be on your case. I get it. I said my takes at 18, woeful. Optimism. Yeah. Big up Chavin. Man, I said, them I stretch you out, killer. I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you. But this is therapy the same way I do therapy for everybody else. So whether it's United fans, or it's Arsenal, or it's Liverpool, or it's Chelsea, or it's Spurs, or it's someone's international team, or someone's basketball team, this is it for me. This is it for me. I'm going to do these more often. I'm going to try and figure out in the schedule the Q&A where one of them solo like this. But I do enjoy these. Yeah, it was lost. Just showing a CD, because man said that you a Dre disciple, yeah. It was like, Dre just like, I think his talent ID is ridiculous. Like when you look at his speed, I mean, when you look at his talent ID and his run, ridiculous. Like he don't get spoken about enough. It don't get spoken about enough. It really don't. Like legit from the start, from what he did all the way up until present day. Like when you look at how many people like he helped kickstart their career is ridiculous. It is. Nah, I was lost. I ain't dunking on Gen Z. I don't dunk on anybody. This is because Z's like, the reason why I'm talking to Z like this is because he's like, oh, you thought we can all do that. Like it's the same. No, it's not. We are not the same. No. Now it was optimism. Right. And true, I know what Saeed's like. So I get it. Plus Saeed didn't dunk on me for my take. We just disagreed. But hey. Yeah, I said he's still across the black. Cool. I did say this. I still stand on this. Have the receipt. I said it. Yes. I can't remember when I said it, but I know I said this recently. And what? See how I just stand on stuff. And if I'm wrong, guess what I'll say? Yo, I was wrong on that. Now what? You can't tell me like what I said. I don't run from anything I said. I'm not you, Z, who was ignoring people in chats. You know, that's where we're different, Z, because you was ignoring people in chats. But hey, I ignore no one. I said it. And everyone in the chat gonna go, yeah, he said it. Wait, how the hell will it be 3-0 to us? Ryan, what's your scoreline prediction for the game? What's your scoreline predict? This is gonna be good. What's your? Is okay, Z, cool. That's more of a delusion than 77 goals, say, because he's nowhere near. All right, cool. Cool, Z. Yeah, what's your scoreline prediction? This is what I want to know. I'm gonna get to you lot. I'm gonna star the rest of you lot. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm gonna star the rest of you lot. cool. Because he's just mad because he was wrong. But hey, we move. I get it. I'd be annoyed too. That's why he ignored people. But hey, we're all in it. We move. H timed who out? Oh, did he time him out? Fuck. All right, cool. Cool. Fast. How long did you time him out for? I actually wanted to know. Don't time him out. I got you flawless. Either do a solo and a random Q&A once a week or do the solo bi-weekly. Also, you could call it the flawless Q&A. Yeah, I might have to change it. Like, I just keep the thumbnail the same, but I can change the lettering and the words and that. But I said, exactly. But hey ho, it's score points because I was wrong. So because I was wrong, I wanted to ignore people. Imagine I did that. No, not you, Z, man, because you're here. So no, he didn't time you out. Ryan, man. Because I wanted to know what Ryan said. Oh, Black Diamond, big up as well. Big up as well. Yeah, like I called things wrong. That's not my point. I'm saying, you was adamant about it. Adamant. Oh, flawless, you getting cooked in other chats and then chose to ignore everybody. All right, cool. Man disappeared for weeks and then ignored people in the chat. Would only talk to me because he was wrong, you know. Come on, man. We talking football, man. But I get it. It was a horrendous take. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, rather than just say, I got it wrong, it was a horrendous take. Man, I'm still trying to score points. You was wrong, man. It's okay. Same way you wrong about Ineos, and it's okay. When you see the light on Ineos, I will say the same shit. It's okay, man. It's cool. What else you lot saying in the chat? Yeah, he's a likable Ryan. That's what he is. That's what Z is. He's Ryan, but like with a likable factor. And some form of self-awareness as well. What's your thoughts on my album? But give me a second, Eki. What albums did you say? My bad, I missed it. Where was it? Hold up. Where was I? One second. Yeah, likable. Yeah, because Ryan don't state facts. See, you catching on. You catching on? Write your albums again. Because you actually come up with some good stuff. And I go, that makes sense. A lot of what you say actually, Z, actually makes sense, to be honest. I don't disagree with like 95% of your takes. I actually agree with you on. It's just your 5%, you way off. Because you lead with emotion, like you said, you was optimistic. So you led with emotion in your opinions on stuff. Because of this. And you smarter than this. Hence why you said this. Likeable Ryan for staying. Yes, you smart. See what I'm talking about? You smart. But then you'll say some bullshit like this. I know you smarter than this, Z. You smarter than this. Way smarter, man. We added Xerxes to the attack and got rude in. I thought our attacking patterns were going to improve. Ah, Lord of mercy. This is it. This is what it is. And you can't be ignoring people when you're wrong as well, Z. That you can't do that. Really, I should have banned you for that, but I let it go because, like I said, you're a likable Ryan. So, you know. Simbarashi says, what do you think about the discourse about City not playing well? It's not repetitive because we go through this every season. It was City need a striker, then Haaland makes them worse, then City will... What's the rest of this? But in regards to it, there's the discourse about City not playing well. That's one because City are not at City level. Because they've been the best team in the country and been the benchmark, we expect the very best from them. We expect them to be 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10, no pun intended, 16 out of 10. So when they fall short, when they're like 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, we look at it funny. We look at it crazy. And also, you got to understand, people are tired of them winning, so there's also hopium. So it's like in regards to, City need people are looking for chinks in the armor. Haaland makes them worse. They need a striker. De Bruyne is injured. Gundogan's older. Pep's not as hungry as anymore. It's so hard to win 3 in a row. It's so hard to win 4 in a row. And like I said, and this pains me to say it as a Manchester United fan, When it comes, all those things about Manchester City can be true. Everything I just said can be true. Somebody still has to catch them. Somebody still has to catch them. Who's better than them? I'm saying it now. Said it last season. Said it the season before that. Said it the season before that. Me and Hassam, had many debates about this. Oh, it's so tough to... It was the treble year. So I think it was following. Oh, it's so tough to go and get 4. Cool. That can be all well and good. Somebody has to stop them. Who is better than them right now? Who was better than them last season? Who was better than them the season before? Now, can they be got at? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. However, no one really wants to win that bad. Hierarchies don't really want to win. The teams there, Arsenal, Liverpool, they're not win at all costs. The 2 teams who have been closest to them, and they're not win at all costs. And that's why I say you've dominated. Also, they do have an incredible manager and incredible team, but I don't believe they have been playing well either. They haven't been. But I said this to Vader. Because Vader was trying to credit, he was doing the little man thing to Liverpool, but also crediting him. It was genius the way he did it, because it's fuck Liverpool. So, and I think you lot let me know in the chat, like, if you disagree with, like, this what I'm about to say. So with Manchester City, haven't played too well this season. Defensively can be got at, haven't kept clean sheets. Oh shit. Haven't kept clean sheets. Gundogan's not firing. De Bruyne has been injured. Haaland's been isolated at time. Foden's been in and out of the team. Haven't settled on an 11. Rodri injured. If someone disagrees with what I just said there, let me know. If anyone disagrees with that, let me know. Let me know if anyone disagrees with what I just said about Manchester City. Now on the flip side, Liverpool been fantastic. Slot revelation. 11 games out of 12. They've won across all comps. Best defence in the league. 2 goals conceded. Van Dijk, arguably been the best centre-back on form in the league. Van Dijk and Konate, arguably the best centre-back partnership in the league. Gravenberch, revelation, arguably been the best central midfielder in the league on form. Him and McAllister as a tandem, been quality, arguably the best partnership. Salah, arguably just the most consistent attacker in the league. Scoring goals, creating, not conceding, flying, confidence. Anyone, before I carry on, anyone disagree with either, and I know there's a slight delay, like 5 seconds for you lot. Anyone disagree with anything I said on City or Liverpool in regards to City's shortcomings so far this season and how good Liverpool have been this season? And whilst you do that, run up the likes, please. Let me know if anyone disagrees with any of the 2 things I said about both those clubs. Let me know. Salah, at whose level yet, Solomon? Or are you talking to someone else in the chat? You might be talking to someone else in the chat. You lot let me know if you disagree with anything I said in regards to that. I think Liverpool have been very good and have been the form team in the league. I'm just before I make my next point. You're right, to be fair. So it's pretty much general consensus that those 2 things are correct. So Liverpool have been flying in here and individually been on point. City not as much, but yet there's a 1 point gap between them. There's a 1 point gap between them in the league. Tells you all you need to know. And shout out to G, because he used to say this on the United Liverpool show all last season when we're talking about, this is before they had the drop off on the clock, how good Liverpool have been. And he's like, Liverpool have been and City have not been at it, but yet look where they are on the table. Exactly, don't see. Liverpool been the best team so far. City haven't been at it. That's why, so Simbarashi, you asked, I hope I didn't butcher your name, my guy. Apologies if I did. Asked about City's form. It's not been it, but yet there's a point in between them. There's a point between them. So what happens if Liverpool have a little drop-off and then City get a little bit better? If the point is there's only a point between them now. Hey, always willing to help Jez, who says, I can use the same for Spurs and Chelsea. Thanks, Flawless. Yeah, man. Do's that, man. Spurs, man. Coys. Love that. Come on, you Spurs. Let's go. Love that. So someone will get annoyed about that, for true. We've got no chance of winning the league. Is this aimed at me, Ryan? Or did someone say something in the chat? Did someone say something in the chat? Or is this aimed at me? I'll respond to this. If it's not aimed at me, then that's cool. Coys. Hey, Warrior J, man, why are you shaking your head, fam? Big up to Simba Rashi says, people think the season is defined now. People like Mons have to realize the time for chest is April. That's when it gets real and fixture congestion and injury comes into play. Need a big squad. Hey, but Mons gonna puff out his chest and do his thing. Hey, shout out, let people drink the Kool-Aid. I'm saying, how to be. So that's just the point I'm proving with them. Monty, big up as well, man. Big up. My apologies if you heard that burp, people. I do apologize. Without doubt. I'm just here getting called names. It's about the Spurs thing I told you. I'm saying being called names, by people I expect. People who supposedly have love for me, but hey, we move. But yeah, that's just my point on Manchester City. Right, final few questions. I'm out. I got like 7:30. You got like 7 minutes. I think I got to all the members' questions as well. I did enjoy these still. I'm gonna add these into the what's it called? Into the schedule. I just gotta figure out how and what day and whatnot. But you'll still get the regular Q&As. Big up Ivano. Says, I agree, but the defence thing is not a new thing for City. It's a system error. Not defenders' fault, though. They get blamed. City conceded last year with Rodri. I hear that to an extent. Absolutely. I hear that to an extent. Without doubt. El Clasico prediction. Scoreline. Where is it at? Is it at the Bernabeu? I believe it's at the Bernabeu, correct? I spoke on this earlier, but I'll speak on it again. Even though Barcelona are the informed team, I think the way Barcelona defends suits. The way Barcelona play, styles make fights. We've all heard that if you watch boxing or you watch UFC. Styles make fights. I think the way Barcelona plays into the hands of Real Madrid. Possession-based, high line. You got Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe. I think 3-2. I think 3-2 Madrid. That's what I'd say. I think 3-2 Madrid. That's what I'd say. I'll say that. That's what I'll go with. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Yeah, Barca play a high line. I've watched them. And at the Bernabeu, big ass pitch. Yeah. Yeah. Curtains. Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe. High line. Big pitch. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. What are we doing out here? It's over. Just seeing where, it's at Madrid. It's Bernabeu settings. Prayer for Omar. But hey, we move. This is good. This is good. Flawless, just checking in to see if you're still friends with Saeed and all as well. Just watched last night's stream. So yeah, for those that don't know, because obviously you don't know, I don't read comments. Like when I'm on anyone else's channel, which I'm blessed to, because I'm super blessed to be on some of the channels I'm on, all the channels I'm on. Let me scratch that. All the channels I'm on, super blessed and really appreciate being on. I don't read comments afterwards. When I'm on the lives there, I don't have the comments on. And when we did the Man Him podcast yesterday, Kaneki was telling me about some of the things that got said about me on one of Saeed's live streams. And and someone said, why is Saeed friends with this guy? And I was like, whoa, like that one hurt. Like I'm thick-skinned, like shit don't bother me at that. But that one I was like, what? So because me and Saeed have a difference of opinion on something, we shouldn't be friends. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? No one did anything. Like that's my done. You know what I'm saying? Love to Saeed. Everything he's done for me in this space. Ridiculous. And he's the biggest content creator from Manchester as a United fan. So him co-siding me does wonders for me. And I appreciate it. Like, but the fact that someone said, why is he friends with me is crazy. Like, he shouldn't be friends. So you trying to cost me a friendship because you disagree with my footballing take. Say Saeed would have took that serious, kicked me off the channel and we won't be boys. How would you feel? Because I would feel devastated at losing a brother. This is crazy. So Kind FC, I appreciate it because he said flawless, just checking in. So I appreciate that. I don't know if it was Kind FC or someone else in the chat was like, yo, that's mad vindictive. And I was like, this is crazy. Hey, Solomon, I've been had haters. I just don't address them because I don't read comments afterwards. I don't know who it was. I'm not sure who it was, Black Diamond. Someone in Saeed's comment section. Because again, any live stream you lot see me on, I have the pride. For those that you lot won't know about StreamYard, the vast majority, you've got 4 options. So you got comments and then private chat when you're on someone's chat. It says comments and private chat. I always have it on private chat so I can't see the comments. I don't know who it was, Black Diamond. I'm not sure. And it's cool. Don't worry about it, man. It's really not that deep of an issue. So yeah, hey Solomon, when it comes to the AC, there we go. Hideki said it, but I'll give shine to people like that. But yeah, when it comes to like haters and stuff like that, I'm not fussed. Like, come to my live chat. Call into the fan calling show. Tell me how Saeed shouldn't be my boy because we shouldn't be brothers because we have a disagreement in the take. But people don't want it. People want attention. Nah, Black Diamond, no. You bro, of course, you fam. It was someone in the chat. It wasn't someone on the panel. No one would say that on the panel. Someone in the chat said it. Someone in the chat. It wasn't nobody. No one's going to say that on here. You know what I mean? Like, it was someone in the chat. And if they did, it'd be jokes, but someone was serious. But the point I'm making is, that's why I have the fan calling show. Hey, call in. Tell me how wrong I am and let's have the actual debate. But guess what? No one really wants to debate. And then they'll do the other thing and go, oh, I don't want to do it on your platform because it's your platform. Pick another platform. Shout out to Strasbourg Steve. Because this happened with another guy who was like being my comments in my chat. Oh, you scared to debate me? All right, just, okay, you know what? Steve, can we do the debate on your channel? Steve said, yeah. So but there's always an excuse. Same way there's always an excuse for Ineos, or there's always an excuse for Ten Hag, or there's always an excuse for Bruno, or there's always an excuse for their favorite insert player name here. There's always an excuse. This is why I have the fan calling show. Come debate me. Tell me how wrong I am. Pull up in my comment section. Let's actually have the conversation. Z, feel free to call in. Feel free to call in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm open to have the debate. Like, whatsoever. Like, I'm not fussed. Worst case scenario is I'm wrong. That's the worst thing that can happen. Guess what? It stops nothing. Oh, you called this wrong. Okay. Like, I'm not scared to be wrong. I'm cool. I've said, like, I call more things wrong than I do right. Like, it's really not that big of an issue. If we all knew that much, we'd be working in the game. And some of us could be working in the game. So let me scratch that. And most content creators don't have the knowledge to be working in the game. There's a select few who do, yes. And you lot know who they are. But I'm not. Like, it's really not. No. C24. The call-in show is not to debate. It's for you to call in to talk about whatever you want to talk about. But if you say you disagree with my take on such and such, tell me. Let's have the conversation. Like, that's it. Yeah, it's crazy, Black Diamond. Like, I was hurt by it. I was like, man trying to cost me brotherhood and friendship because we have a different football. But yeah, I'm completely open to, like, I'm completely open. That's why I have it there. I say it on the intro. I'm like, when I'm talking about the fan calling show, yeah, welcome to Talk Your Ish. Call in to have a rant about your team. Disagree with me about something. I say it like it's one of the lines, it's one of the bars I use in the intro. It is. Yeah, cool. C24 said, okay, next time I call in to debate why you should pick an NBA team, and I'll tell him why I shouldn't. Me and Sai did. Shout out to Sai. You lot, regulars don't know Sai. LFC Sai. You see him in chats. Indian Don, Liverpool fan. A1 supporter. You know what I'm saying? Blessed guy. We was debating about Liverpool, the Liverpool era thing. Because me and Muntz had that debate. See, don't see, guys? See, this is why it's called Talk Your Ish. But more time, people want to call in, get their bars off. Like, I'm not really there to, like, interrupt. It's about you, the caller. That's why I do the show. Because I can do shows like this. It's been 1 hour and 16 minutes and get whatever off my chest and say everything. But for you lot, it's a platform. Like, and that's it. The thing is, Z, I don't disagree with most of your points. I've already said I agree with 95% of your takes. And then the other 4%, even if I disagree, I get. You just have mad ones that I'm like, how did you get here? Well, now I know because you said optimism. 2 hour Q&As, please. I'll try, Solomon, because you lot, the numbers continue to go up. Jeez, you lot supporting. I appreciate it. But yeah, just to clarify, we talk your ish. Don't be forcing it and be like, oh, I'm just going to debate Flawless on some foolishness. No. Wherever you want to chat about. Plus, we only got like 10 minutes anyway. So, on that show, because I try and get to all the callers. And that's another show I'm going to try and move around. Because I don't like missing people out. But sometimes I have to. Flawless like to discredit Bruno. And I understand. 1 second. Flawless likes to discredit Bruno. I understand he's frustrating at times, but when he's not there, he missed him a lot. We're literally an ordinary team without Bruno. A few things on this. I don't like to discredit any Manchester United player. I am not happy criticizing a Manchester United player. Others maybe. Cool. Never. I'm not happy that I think he's a bad player. I'm not happy that I don't rate him. In regards to him, us being an ordinary team without Bruno, we're an ordinary team with him. This is why we finished 8th for the minus goal difference with him playing every single game, barring the game he ducked to Anfield. Was it Anfield? No, wait, that was the season before. I stand corrected. That was the season before. But he played pretty much every game last season. We're an ordinary team with him. We're an ordinary team without him. And on top of that, I've said this before, we don't play enough. I don't have enough of a big sample size to say how much better or worse we are without him because we don't see him. Give me a run of 5 games without him. But we don't see that. So I get what you're trying to say here, Z, but this is just wrong. So the like to discredit Bruno, no. And where I think we're an ordinary team with and without him. We're not a good team. Period. Point blank. We're woeful. Under this manager in particular. We're an ordinary outfit. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. Yeah, but Flawless, man's take it seriously and literally talk shite. I hear you. And see, this is why I fucks with Z. Because of shit like this. See, I told you, likable Ryan, innit? Ryan would have said something different. He's like a likable little bro. And that's no disrespect, Z, when I say little bro. That's no disrespect whatsoever. Let me just clarify that. Is your front line worse than Nottingham Forest? Who's their front line? Someone asked me if I would take Alanga back. No. Someone just reminded me that someone said that. Is our front? Who they got? Wood, Awonyi. Hey, yo. I said, hey, yo. Hey, yo. They got Wood. That's funny, yo. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, yo. Oh. Yo, they got Wood. That is mad funny. Hey, yo, Flawless. Yeah, 2 times this week, yo. I even sleep deprived C24. That's just funny, man. I'm sorry, man. Funny is funny. And if someone else said that, I would have creased up, yo. Oh, shit. I give myself joke. Oh, fuck. Sorry, Dad. You don't know I'm childish, man. That's just my... They got Wood. Right. What was the question again? Sorry. What was the question? Oh, what was the question? What was the question? Oh, shit. My bad. Let me compose myself. Yo. I'm crying tears. My bad. Sorry, you lot. I apologize, man. Give me the question. Give me the question. What was the question again? What was the question? Z said, Flawless running from the question I see. Whose question am I running from? What question do I run from? I'm not usually in it. I don't run and ignore people. All right, this way is you did that. Yo, you're a dickhead for this. Oh shit. You lot get your questions in, man. Get your questions in before I close out. Sorry, man. Sorry. That one just hit me, yo. You lot can't tell me that can't just be me, man. Oh, that was it. Aye. Would you take a dog? Yo, just call him Christopher, man. Don't just call him, put Christopher. Put Christopher W, man. That's what you lot need to do, man. Or CW. There we go. Put CW. Put CW, man. Like, don't put... Oh, shit. Oh my God, yo. Right. So, Callum Hudson-Odoi, CW, Alanga instead of United's front three. It's not good enough versus not good enough, man. It's all bad. If they're the options, it's all bad. It's all bad. For true. It's all bad. Yeah, Z, you crazy. That's crazy. Not Z-double-E, this Z. I'd call you Z to differentiate between Z and Z. So you're Z, he's Z, because he got the two E's on the end. Oh my God. Yeah, you lot are taking that. Oh shit. Oh my God, yo, you man stop, man. Hey, see, I'm gonna start timing people out. His name is CW. Right, let me get to these couple things. Hand FC says, man talking about running, but too scared to call into the call-in show. Who runs? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, Zeno's better than that. I asked you who's a better signing than Bruno since Fergie in terms of achievements, etc. Yeah, that's crazy. So are you talking about in terms of trophies? Is this what you're saying? When you say achievements, are we talking trophies? Let me know. Because if we're talking trophies, it's Rashford. Well, he's not signing. Yeah, Rashford ain't signing. Are we talking trophies here? Tell me what you mean by achievements and I'll answer the question. And I don't like how you bypassed you saying you like to criticize Bruno. Don't put words in my mouth, please. But he said signing. Because I'm going to kill all this dead once he answers it anyway. Now, Bruno wasn't here during Europa. So it depends on what you're talking about. Who's gaslighting your fan base? Huh? See the difference between, I told you, unlikable, likable. Trophies, individual awards, performances, etc. Varane. I'd say Varane. We'd have to give me a list. Varane, Pogba. There are two other options. I really like Varane. I thought his performances were brilliant, in particular the second and third season. His second and third season, not so much his first. Varane. I thought Varane was very good. I'm a big fan of Varane. But here's what we're doing as always. And this is where I kill this dead. To prop up Bruno, or prop up Ten Hag, or prop up somebody defending not good enough to not good enough. No, but Z, we're defending not good enough to not good enough. Forget whether he's washed or not, because this is where I'm going to kill it dead. Did Varane perform to a world-class level? No. Did he perform to a good level, in my opinion? Yes. Did I want him to perform better? Yes. But again, you're here debating not good enough versus not good enough. Was Varane good enough for us overall? No. Has Bruno been good enough for us overall? No. None of the players we signed have been good enough for us overall. How about that? No player we signed post at Sir Alex Ferguson has been good enough for us. Not one. I don't think anybody has excelled. Not one. I think man have had moments. Man might have had a season. Man might have had 6 months. But see, this is what people always do. Man can't back Bruno, so attack everybody else. Now what? This is what I'm talking about. Nobody's been good enough. I don't compare not good enough to not good enough. I'm tired of it. And it happens in this space a lot. Who would you rather take? This pile of shit or this pile of shit? This average player, this average player. This above average player versus this above average player. Our signings have been woeful. Cool. All right. And we agree to disagree. If you think Bruno's been good enough for Manchester United, cool. I don't. There we go. So we just have to agree to disagree on that. Flawless, what would you consider to be good enough in order to be a signing, to be no drop-off? You're consistently at a high level. If you're here 5-6 years, consistently, if you're here 5 years, at least 4 out of that 5 years, you're at a high level. Consistency is key. And have us compete, your individual performances at a level that if you was in a better team, you're competing for top honours. Never said I don't value goals and assists. Them words, again, there you go again, putting words in my mouth. Never said this. And this is the second time you've done this now. Because see how man can't get with the debate, man have to say all that. No one said I don't value goals and assists. Never said that. Words never left my mouth, so don't put words in my mouth, please, I beg. But again, we're arguing not good enough versus not good enough. No signing's been good enough for Manchester United. So you want to be the best out of a bad bunch and celebrate that? Cool. I ain't with that. But then again, you 23, so your level of expectation for Manchester United is vastly different to mine. So, hey, we move. So, that's what it is. I don't think anyone's been good enough. None of them. I said, hey, shout out Johnny Evans, though. Because Johnny Evans is just at a consistent standard. I know I'm not saying he's top class. It depends on what your good enough equates to. My good enough equates to going to compete for top honours, and these lot ain't good enough for that. These lot ain't good enough for that. The players, Bruno's not good enough for that. I've said this. If Bruno's your main creator, you are not competing or winning top honours. Not a chance. I stand on that. And that includes, and that's other players. That's pretty much all the players in the team right now. There's not one player I look at and I go, I think, exclude the new signings. There's no players who's been here a season or more that I think can go and compete at top honours in the first team. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. Let's not talk about him ducking tests as well. He's also a horrible captain. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that he be ducking tests. But hey. And as much as Kaneki is talking about Pogba, I'm a big fan of Pogba. He flopped too. And he one of my favourite signings post-Fergie. He flopped. Martial, one of my favourite players, he flopped. Sancho, flopped. Who else? Varane, flopped. Casemiro, flopped. Who else? I'm trying to think. Can't think of any of it. Who else did we say? Di Maria, flopped. Falcao, flopped. Trying to think of more top signings we made. Cavani, flopped. Ibrahimovic, flopped. List goes on. But man want to compare not good enough to make some form of a point when we've been shit for 12 years. Well, he's been the best signing since Bruno. All right. Again, to you, Cavani and Ibra wasn't flops. To me, they were. Donny van de Beek, they flopped. Schweinsteiger, big fan of, flopped. And this is where it is. Because you just see goals and assists, flopped. Them man's aims when they got here was not to help Manchester United win Europa Leagues, FA Cups and League Cups and have us competing for top 4. That wasn't the aim when these men were signed. Because them man don't get paid Europa League, FA Cup and League Cup money. Them man get paid top dollar. Bought for big money, most of them, and get paid top dollar. So if you getting paid top dollar, I expect top dollar results. These men haven't delivered. We haven't been in a legitimate title race. We're not even in the conversation. Someone tell me in the last 12 years, how many Champions League finals have Manchester United been to? How many semi-finals? How many quarterfinals? So, of 3 questions in one. And since Fergie left in 2013, How many Champions League finals, semi-finals, and quarterfinals have we been to? Someone let me know. Like, legit. I'm genuinely asking. And I want to tell, and this is where we disagree, Z, because your standard, not wrong, is. So top 4 in Europa League and FA Cup are achievements. Why does every signing have to win the league for it to be a good signing? Because the latter part of this, again, putting words in my mouth, and this is if we're going to debate, you have to listen to what I'm saying, Z. Who said Europa League and FA Cup aren't achievements? Let's start there. How did you, I'll start this question, but let's start there because this is the 3rd time you've done this now. So either you're not listening to me or you're trolling. So whichever one it is, we're going to cut it up. Who said top 4 in Europa League and FA Cups are not achievements? Where did I say that? If I said that, someone in the chat tell me if I said that, and I'll apologize. Because I don't remember saying this. I'll start the question. You literally said that's what they haven't been signed for. That's a fact. You don't get paid top dollar to win FA Cups, League Cups, and Europa Leagues. But how does that link in to it not being achievements? Where? So I asked the question again. Where did I say it wasn't an achievement? Don't worry, I'll ask the question again. When did I say that? Or if I didn't say that, just admit you was wrong and I didn't say that. Thought Bruno was brought in for however much millions and was paid 150, 200k is on 300k to win FA Cup, League Cups, and Europa Leagues. So again, I'll start a question though. Who would you like to take in charge if Ten Hag was to be sacked flawless? Amorim. I've said this. I've said this. I've said this. See, Z don't want to answer the question, but it's cool. Amorim is my guy. So Z, until you answer my question, Z, I ain't answering no more of your questions. Because this is the third time man's done this now. So it's like, all right, now it's just too far. So I don't put words in your mouth, don't put words in my mouth. So hey, we move. But hey, you know what I'm saying? But this is the same guy who was ignoring people in chats. See, not even paying attention. What question? Not even paying attention. Nah, Z, allow it. It's cool. It's cool. I'll ignore you, you ignore me, we good. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Final few questions. Shit, it's 10-2. Fuck, let me push this back. Hold up. Let me push this back. See, I ain't even paying attention. What player do I think would fit Manchester United? In what sense? You have EA, you have to be more specific. In what sense? And how many likes we're on? Shit, there's over 90 of you lot in the building. 88 likes. Scales up to 90 likes. Hit the subscribe button as well. Oh, yeah, I didn't remember the question. So why not say my Wi-Fi cut out? Huh? All right, Z, cool. We got nothing else to discuss, fam. You know what I'm saying? We got nothing else to discuss. I'm good. You don't want to answer questions? I won't answer your questions. Cool. It's cool. But big up. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. Ibra was good, but one player cannot carry the entire team. Ibra was good. Was Ibra brought in to be good or was he brought in to be great? Yeah. Like, that's my question to you, Eric. Was Ibra brought in to be good or was he brought in to be great? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Who do I think is coming top 4 this year? Not in order. City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. That was my order at the start of the season, so I did do it in order. But yes, I think that'll be the top 4 this year. In that order. That's it. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Get over to the playback as well, people. Playback.tv/SarcasmCityTV. That's playback.tv/SarcasmCityTV or download the playback app. What else you lot going on? Hey, Kilimanjaro, fire username. Big up, man, every single time. Flawless question. Will United move a lot of these tired players on? Yes, because I think they've shown already that they'll move them on. I think we've seen this summer. We got rid of a lot. I actually like the window we had. I actually like the window we had. I thought it was a good window. Both incomings and outgoings. But the problems was the manager. The problems was the manager. That's what I'd say. Where else we at? Final few. Let me actually drop the playback in the chat as well. Shit, around 90 likes, man. Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Flawless? Just created a YouTube channel. I'd love to work with you someday. Greetings from ATL. Yeah, man, we're going to make it happen, King. To King, I don't want to butcher your name. Call into the fan calling show. Talk your ish. Flawless, how we scoring? How are you scoring 3 goals at the Emirates? Because you're the better side. And you have one of the best attackers in the league in your side. And have one of the best attackers in Big 6 games in your side. That's how. And also their defense is depleted too. And he's going to play probably against Zinchenko. That's what I'd say. That's how you're scoring 3 goals. John says, did you start taking Liverpool serious after the Chelsea game? I've been taking them serious since the first... Who did they play? Like 5 games in. I actually scratched that. Who did? Let me actually look at their... Give me 1 second. Because I'll tell you now. Because I remember thinking like, oh, Liverpool are on something. I'm still waiting to see if it's a new manager bounce. But Slot, serious? I'm just having a look. Because they beat Ipswich. Just the consistency. So there wasn't I'm lying, there wasn't an in particular game. Yeah? It wasn't an in particular game. I wasn't. No. It wasn't. No, I don't. I didn't. Again, so I ask you this question. Where did I discredit the achievement? So now we've already caught you lying once. Because you've said something, which is now in this, I lie. Because people don't be listening when I be talking. People just be typing away. But yeah, your Wi-Fi cut out, sure. How have I discredited the achievement? Where did I discredit it? Don't worry, we'll wait. Don't worry, we'll wait. Yeah, Slot seems serious because they're just consistently good. And I've seen him make in-game changes and stuff like that. I've seen him making it sound like, oh yeah, you serious? And they have a good side anyway. Because they had a good team on the club. That's why I had them third going into the season. Flawless, do you see a red card in the Arsenal-Liverpool game? Yes, Ravi. Now you've said it. I didn't think about it until you just asked me. But yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 110%. I do. Hey, Warrior J, stop laughing. Shit ain't funny. Is this game started yet? Oh, I had to change the time. But yeah, we will be going over to the playback for the Chicago Bulls versus the Milwaukee Bucks. And NBA fans, how come you lot put the away side first? Yeah, because you say Chicago Bulls at the Milwaukee Bucks. But we'll be over there on the playback. If you want to watch, I'll answer more questions over there as well. Don't you lot worry. But get over to the playback. Playback.tv/SarcasmCityTV. That's playback.tv/SarcasmCityTV, or download the Playback app. Flawless, I'm new to Manny. Where are the best places to go out and meet people, G? Hey, I'm not going to lie to Hamid. Who you trying to meet? You trying to meet Gyal? Are you trying to get a new friendship circle? I don't know how old you are. Like, depends on what you're trying to do exactly. And then I'll answer that question. Flawless, you said these players weren't signed to finish top 4 and pick up Europa League and FA Cups. They were signed to challenge for the league. That is facts. Again, how is that discrediting the achievements? So I ask you the question again. Where is the discredit of the achievements in that statement? Where's the discredit? Where's the discredit? You've lost me. Hey, big up to Mustafa. Big up every single time. Get to 100 likes. Yeah, I enjoyed this though. Shit, still. I don't even gonna do this, you know. That's the craziest part. I was thinking to run clubs, but big up to you lot. Big up to you lot, for true. For real, for real. I've really enjoyed this. I'm gonna add it to the schedule, and like Eli said, I'll come up with a name for it and slightly alter the thumbnail as well. What am I doing on Saturday? Arsenal. Villa Bournemouth. That game I'm doing. Villa Bournemouth, Everton Fulham on the playback. And then I'm not going to lie. I'm hosting a show tomorrow. So if you're in Manchester, pull up to the show. If you're in Manchester, I need to put it back out on my Instagram. Depending on what time I get back in, I'm going to do Lakers Kings. You may get a stream before that. See? Sounded. So your interpretation. So rather than ask me to clarify, you just ran with what you thought. What I'm talking about. No, I didn't discredit it. We got there in the end. No, there was no discrediting. Because if I discredited, I would say, this is bad. How's it bad winning trophies? But again, how old are you, Ahmed? Clubs console, PS4. And yeah, go out, Raven. Northern Quarter's you. 25, Northern Quarter. Go Northern Quarter. There's clubs there. You have Guilty, you got Hula, you got Terrace, and there's clubs all around there on the strip called Northern Quarter. And you can just roll up in there. That's it. Just roll up in there and you'll be calm. For true. Oh, that being said, also get on Tinder and swipe. Flawless, who do you think is overall better, Prime Hazard or Prime Salah? Prime Hazard. And that's no criticism of Salah. But yeah, I would say Hazard. Because when we did the list, I had Hazard 2 and Salah 3. But hey, we move. So then if you don't discredit them, are you going to admit the signings are a success because they contribute to us winning them trophies? No, because they're not the main trophies they were brought in to win. They're sides. They're sides to the meal. They're not the mains. They were brought in to help us win the major trophies alongside the sides. The majors without the sides. They were not brought in to the sides. You're not paid as one of the highest players in the country to win FA Cups, League Cups, and Europa Leagues because they're second and third tier trophies. There's no one with a statue outside Old Trafford. Oh, they've changed it now, but there used to be pictures of the legend. Nobody gets legendary status at Manchester United for winning those trophies. How you making me watch the Bulls versus the Bucks? What game was we supposed to do well? Your game was, and Giannis, you got Giannis and you got, I was going to say it's a crazy pause actually. You got Dame and Giannis out there. What are we talking about? You got Dame and Giannis out there. You do know Arteta's going to park the bus, and I think you're good enough to break it down. Is that crazy that I think Liverpool with Salah, with Diaz, with Gakpo, with Gravenberch, McAllister if he's fit, with Trent, with Robinson, Shimikas, etc., I would. I 110% think you're good enough to break it down. And for the level of the club and how it's performing, it's 100% success in my opinion. To you. To me, it's not. That's where the difference lies. Flawless, what makes Amorim better than Inzaghi, Thomas Frank, or Areola in your opinion? I'm asking genuinely. I don't know Thomas Frank and Areola, he's managed at a higher level and been successful at a higher level. I ain't saying he's better than Inzaghi. I'm not saying he's better than Inzaghi because Inzaghi's done more. I just like Amorim. I just prefer Amorim's style. That's all. That's all it is. Shouts to Lauren as well. Well, I just checked all the games of Dustin, maybe Pacers Knicks. And watch who? Do you want to watch Giannis and Dame or Brunson and Cat? You tell me. Oh, Z should definitely live stream. 100%. Become a content creator. Brilliant. He'll go clear. 100%. He'll go clear. Without doubt. Him, Marcel, oh yeah. Clear. Without doubt. An absolute smoke. I'm telling you. Look at me, I'm just here getting called a chief yapper by people that's supposed to. Bulls Bucks game. Come on now, you watching on the playback. Come on, Law Dog, you know this. Rope. You already know we watching that. So we're about to leave here. Well, big up to everyone that's locked in. Absolute real ones. Genuinely mean that. Big up. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, this show, all the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms as well. But get over to the playback because we are going live for the Milwaukee Bucks versus the the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Chicago Bulls. If you want to watch along, if you have an NBA League Pass, watch along with us. If you don't have an NBA League Pass, I'll give you a pass to watch it, and we'll be synced up on the same live stream, people. So yeah, man, again, let me drop it in the chat. But run up the likes. Hey, Ryan, if you draw 0-0, I'll say you was right, I was wrong. Props to you. That's what I'd say. I'd give you your flowers and be like, you know what, Ryan, you called it spot on. Props to you. That's what I'd say. 100%. You get it right, I give you your props without doubt. Hey, Eli, real one, brother. Every single time, man. Shouts to everyone in the chat, all the members, all the mods, a couple people who super chatted as well. Let me get to them. Big up to Day and Derbs. Big up Javid Ferguson. This is hilarious, man. Said them I stress you out, killer. That is funny. Big up. Appreciate you both for the super chat as well. Here's roll to 13,000 subscribers, people. Let me know who's live as well. I'm going to redirect to someone. Let me know if anyone is indeed live. How many numbers are we on? See, I got my head on the swivel like a midfielder because we are here. Well, we're going to be live on the playback again for the Bucks versus the Bulls. The Bulls versus the Bucks. And you had Will talking about, why are we not watching Pacers Knicks? Big up Sarcasm City. The frauds were out tonight. Yeah, because you was out tonight. That's why you leader of them. All right, 12,977. 3 more subscribers get us to 1298. But yeah, playback right here, people. Right, let me see who's live. This shit's just refreshing. This shit is just refreshing. Don't say I don't love you lot. But you lot show me love. I swear down on my life. Big up to you lot, for true. Tear could roll down my face. Like, that pause about Chris Wood was hilarious, though. That had me rolling. My highlight of the stream, personally, I can't lie. Right, let me see who's live. Let me see. You know what? Alam's live. So we're going to go to my G Alam every single time. We're going to go. I hate this guy with a passion, yo. I don't dislike anybody in the space, But CP is someone who genuinely gets on my nerves. Like, I dislike him. Like, he's top one. Like, without doubt. Like, legit. Like, as much as I can't stand Ryan, yeah. This guy is number one, man. And he's a far number one. Like, it's not even close to number 2. And you lot know how much I dislike Ryan and can't stand him. But either Ryan don't even come close, like, in my life, yo. Because he says truthful shit in a funny way and it pisses me off, yo. On my life, yo. Goated. He is 110%. Oh, shit. What's going on here? Fuck. Goated, without doubt. Flawless, would you say we have more of a chance of winning this league this season under Slot, or if we had Klopp this season? I don't think you play like this under Klopp. So Slot is looking like it's better, but that could all change. But so far, I can only go off the small sample size. And he's had you lot on smoke, for true. He's had you lot on smoke. But right, we're closing out anyway. Oh, shit. The fuck? The hell? Crazy. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, we're closing out anyway. We're going to redirect to Ralam because he's watching Raptors game. I'm not sure who they're playing. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button over there. Get over to the playback though, people. But love to everyone that's locked in. This has been a solo sports Q&A. I'm going to get a better name for it. Live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.